weeks under the Golden Dome. It's the first week after the first funnel deadline, which meant that there was a lot of floor debate in both chambers. In fact, the House actually did a long debate list on Thursday afternoon. So guess what? Another week, no progress on SSA. And in fact, we were told they were not even having any discussions on SSA. While it seems unlikely that the REC revenue projections were the reason, it seems it's more likely that they just are at a stalemate and neither side can figure out how to agree to the other proposal or to compromise. For the record, we are continuing to push the House to stand firm to get us as much as possible. Their original proposal was 2.25% with an additional $22.6 million in one-time money and some policy changes. So some good things did happen this week. In all of the floor debate that went on, the Senate passed some fixes to last year's chronic absenteeism bill, Senate File 277, that really help clarify some of the problems and give a little more flexibility to districts and boards in dealing with chronic absenteeism. That bill is now over before the House Education Committee. I would encourage you to reach out to your Republicans in the House and let them know this is a good bill. We want to see this bill move forward. The second good thing that happened is House File 579 passed the House. It is a bill that would allow districts that are below the 5% cap on their dropout prevention to go to a vote of their people and request that they can raise their amount by 0.5% a year to get to that maximum 5%. Now we know this is property tax, and it's a property tax year. It always seems to be a property tax year up here, and so it will have an uphill battle. But it passed nearly unanimously in the House and is now over in the Senate. Again, reach out to your legislators and tell them how important this is to help combat dropout and chronic absenteeism issues. Finally, we still have the property tax bill out there, and we still don't know all the answers. I know that there's a lot of concern with folks wanting to know exactly how this is going to impact them. Here's what I will say. This is not moving quickly. From a big picture standpoint, there are a lot of interconnected pieces that are difficult for us to come up with an actual impact until we know exactly what valuations look like with the rollback being gone, and we just don't have that information yet. We continue to work with legislators. We are meeting next week with the chairs of both Ways and Means committees to talk about some things we'd like to see done differently, and I'm hopeful that those conversations will go well. So I encourage you just to stay calm and stay tuned, and we'll get out the information as soon as we know that we have an accurate representation of what it means for your district. Finally, what to expect going forward. The House is going to continue and the Senate is going to continue doing a lot of floor debate. The majority of the bills that came out of these committees don't have companions in the other chamber, and they're looking at that next funnel deadline, April 4th. So expect most of the work to be done on the floor in debate, and then probably the week after we'll start to see some committee work. Please take a look at the bill summaries, contact your legislators and let them know which ones you like, which ones you don't like. And also be sure to check out our advocacy action of the week, which is going to talk about contacting your legislators in both chambers on the chronic absenteeism and the dropout prevention bill.